Okay, I'm looking at the east side of the building at that funky little intersection right here, and we need some fill in here to kind of cover up this whole edge, and then a vertical piece coming up. So I am here's one section. I did the section. I moved my section over here so I can look into it. And then I've got one section in the soffit again so I can look in the soffit. So I need to fill in across the bottom here and then up to my soffit that's coming across there. And it's just going to take a couple of trial and errors to get it right, I think. Now, if I go back to this section, you can see when I built this roof, I pulled the edges of it out to that reference plane that I put in. And I can do my sketch here for my extrusion on that reference plane, I do believe. So let's give it a whirl. Reference plane girder truss. There we go. And my start is going to be 0, and I'm going to pull it out 3/4 of an inch. And let's go pick lines, and I'm going to pick that and that. And that. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. And okay, now let's go to the other section and look at it. Um, Now I want to come out in the other direction. So I want that to be a positive number. So I want it to come out that way. My height, I'm just going to pull it down so that there is an intersection that I can see. Well, I say I couldn't have done it this way because I've got that weird little dog leg down at the bottom. So I've got that going. So let's finish that. Let's pull this back to there. Pull that to there. Okay, now you gotta remember I'm looking in my section view here at this thing. So if I go to my elevation, that's how it looks in my elevation view there. And let's see, I can't see it from my north because I've got that weird little dog leg. That's why I had to draw it in this view. Okay, so I think that's looking good there. So let's see if we can join those together. That worked. Awesome. Okay, and now I need a vertical piece coming down that will tie that all together. So I can do it in this view, but I need to know my grid line. That's grid line number 1. Oop, here we go. Grid 1. We'll try it. We'll try it as a positive. I don't know. It's weird kind of how the things work. Okay, so pick line. Let's go that, that, and that. And then we'll go with an offset of 5.5 inches. Okay, looks good there. There it is right there. Let's look at my elevation. Looks good. 3D. Woohoo! How about that? Okay, now let's see if we can do a join here. Ooh, beautiful. Looking good. All right. Let me see if I can tilt that up so I can look underneath there. That's looking good because my soffit's coming down and that's butted up against the soffit. I think that's looking good. Okay. All right. Now you're going to end up doing something similar under this corner, but we've got to wait until we get our porch beams and all that kind of stuff put in first. But just it'll be similar to how you did this one. We just have to see what our circumstance is over here to get it to look the way it shows it in the book. And that's pretty close to it right there.